Um, let's talk about this game here. I know you like RPGs, and we all like RPGs. And so you're a Ys fan,
Oh
like
yeah.
I am actually. I'm actually an Ys fan, and I replayed or picked up the original. Was it the PC Engine ones on the Switch? The retro egg console stuff. Um,
Yeah.
I I loved Ys on the was it the Super NES or NES? I forget which one it was in the US first. The Ys games there with Abel. Um, but
Yeah.
I love playing those. I go way back, and I kind of fell off just because I haven't had Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, Legend of Dragoon, Baten Kaitos
Yeah.
Takeover, and now Ys has worked its way back into our psyche. There you go. It never went away. Many will say it never went away, and it didn't. It did
It's
not go
always
away.
been
Don't
there.
call it a comeback. I've
Don't call
been
it
here for
but
years.
now I think the games have because it's stuck around and really stayed sort of true to what it was in a way.
Yeah.
The games
Yeah.
have come back, and you've been playing Ys 10 Nordics, which came out last year, I think, right?
No.
Originally on PC. No, I thought it was on PC like
Mm-mm.
last year or something. I thought it's
East
No.
9 came out like.
oh okay. Well, anyways, Ys 10 Nordics. Tell me about
Yeah.
it.
So there's some more background for this. Is the studio that makes these games is a Nisa Nipponichi. Wait, no, it's not Nisa. It's the wrong studio. Hold on, I'm drawing a blank. I'm making myself look bad. Hold on.
He's waiting for it to
Uh,
actually.
It's a Nihon
Yeah.
Falcom.
Falcom.
It's a studio that does the Trails series, so like the Trails in the Sky series, like really successful and loved JRPG series. It's the same team, so like.
Oh, it was released last year in Japan. Now it's making
yeah.
its way west.
Yeah,
That's what it was. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Continue. Yes.
So what is really interesting about this team to me is it's like 50 people. I'm not even joking. 50 people, and they make a game every single year. So there is a Trails in the Sky series entry, and then the next year's East series, and the next year's a Trails in the Sky series, and then keep pumping these games out like crazy. The East series is notoriously known for having like million-page long scripts, like huge, massive stories that I don't know. The people who are translating those games crazy. Anyways, so what kind of to piggyback off of that is the games are like the perfect example of like a AA game where it's like the budget and the thought is behind the gameplay and the mechanics, and then the aesthetic and the presentation kind of takes a kind of like to the side, like, yeah, if we can make this look better we will, but we don't really like care about it. So yeah, so what is cool about East for people who don't know is the East games have been going for like 30 years. They're constantly evolving and changing, kind of adapting their gameplay style, which is pretty much like hectic battles that revolve kind of around one person. So it's like kind of like it's more so a bullet time, kind of like bullet hell kind of gameplay style. And it just has been evolving over time. But what's cool about it to me is Adol is a character that
Adol, so it's not Abel. Adol. Yeah, so.
You like he's the main character. So like each game is him. It's his story. It's like it's him telling a story about his life, you know. And they're kind of told out of order. So this game is technically the game after East 2. So this is like and the way you can tell is he'll tell you
East vanished.
He'll tell you his age. He'll be like, yeah, I'm 19. Okay, so it takes place after this. So it's like pretty chronological. And what's kind of really cool is for years, for decades even, they've been asking this guy how he learned how to like sail a ship, and he's like, yeah, there's this girl that I met. I learned how to sail a ship. So we're like, okay, cool. This is the game where you get to finally see how he learns to sail his ship. It's like, wow, oh my god. So what's really cool about this game is it takes the gameplay of like East 9 and 8, which is like kind of party focused battles, but it kind of focuses it on two characters. So you're like linked with this other chick, and basically you're fighting things. But what's really cool is you're restricted by mana, so you are kind of actively switching between both characters. So like one character is really feisty and fast, and one character is kind of slow and can stagger. So you're kind of switching between, and you're using skills and using up your mana and swapping between back and forth. And you also have to, you can press a button to bring them together as shield. And so it's like, it's really frantic, fast, crazy, cool, awesome. And then you get these like little like spears that you can use to level up your like character tree. And if you use like 5 of the same color, you can get certain increases. So there's a yellow one for like stamina, a green one. No, like a yellow one for stamina, a red one for attack, and blue one for defense. So if you stack those inside your tree in like a certain sector, you can level up certain things. Lots of cool ways to like kind of customize your characters and how you want to play the game. Really, really awesome. I still prefer the old style of the games where you're bumping into things and you're killing stuff. I think that style is awesome. But this new way of you having to actually use your eyes and like jump around and like use a 3D space is really cool. And this game, actually, what I really like about the East 3D titles is they require you to actually use your brain whenever you're fighting things. Like you have to block, you have to parry, you have to use mechanics that they've taught you. Like there's a boss fight where they teach you like this right here, where you can make ice. They teach you, you can make ice in water. So you can use this as a platform. Like, okay, cool. And then you fight a boss, and he's able to electrify the water. If you don't do it, you get killed like almost in like 2 hits, right? So it's like, it's a really cool way for them to be like, you remember that thing we just said? Here it is. And the game is constantly kind of building on those introductions of like walls. Like, hey, here's this wall. Here's how you do it. You better do it this way. And it's like really fun to have these kind of like hurdles to like hit and attack and then go over. And yeah, it's awesome. If you like Ys, you're going to like this. This is kind of what it is. If you don't like Ys, this would probably be a good game to jump into.
Okay.
Don't let the bad, like, there's some really baffling cutscene choices and things. You're just like, what the fuck is this? But it's like, you know, you got to remember there's 50 dudes stuck in a closet trying to make, you know, amazing games. So, but yeah, I highly recommend this game. It's awesome. It's cool. The subreddit for this game is going crazy. So yeah, it's more Ys. It's not as high quality as Ys 8, but it's better Ys 9. So if you know what I'm saying,
if those words mean something to you.
yeah, but it's really awesome.